Would you be flustered if you were entering a new relationship?
Well, first
of
all,
to start getting intimate.
Who wrote that link? Because later life, she looks about 50, first and foremost. So later life, no. No, at my, I'm like, you know, as and when I get, or if I get a new partner, it will be take it or leave it. I mean, this is it, right? This is me. This is what I am. And if it's somebody,
would you whip it all off and say that?
Yeah, and it's like, well, not quite, not on the first date.
No, but you would have no problem with just whipping it all off.
No, and because I would go for somebody my age or slightly older, and they're going to have little droopy bits.
You're putting yourself off now.
Maybe I should have thought of a better way of putting that. But they're going to have, like, wrinkles and this and that. And...
What if you got yourself a younger partner? You won't? Just
no, I wouldn't do that.
The thought of going, oh, yeah, I used to really like David Cassidy, and they go, who? No, thanks.
Nadia, you look horrified when she said, "Now to whip it all off."
Yeah, we're very, very different people, Jane and I. But, I mean, it's not about later life. I've just always been like that. I've always feared nudity. I don't like nudity coming towards me. I don't mind it close up, but I don't like it far away. There's something about it that just, like... I don't know. It all seems ridiculous.
Do you ever walk around naked at home?
No. I never look at myself naked. Well, occasionally. And, you know, I wasn't brought up in a prudy household. My mum and dad would be naked. It's just something in me, and I don't know what it is.
Do you wish you weren't like that?
I wish, like, sometimes, like, when I've got into a pool without any clothes on, like this, and slithered in, or, like, occasional times in forests when I've got naked. That's a longer story, but that freedom...
I'm looking forward to hearing that story one day.
That freedom is... And when you see a young girl, like, on the beach and she's patting her tummy and she's like... And that is beautiful.
When we did the body...
But I'm too messed up.
When we did the Body Stories campaign all those years ago, and you and I were in the...
Like.
Yeah, and you were terrified.
Yeah.
You didn't sleep the night before.
Oh, you all look lovely.
And so a lot of people now that see...
Hiding behind Syra, look.
Yeah, a lot of people now that see your Instagram and, you know, all the fun stuff you do where you're emulating Kim Kardashian and stuff like that would be surprised by what you're saying, because you seem very body confident now.
Well, when I look back at that Body Stories photo, I cannot believe how messed up I was about it. Yeah. So I've done a lot of work. I've done a lot of work on my stinking thinking and my like, I always say, nobody control me as well as myself. So, like, they just can't, because I've done it all myself. I don't know where it comes from.
I mean, you and Mark obviously have been together a long time and hope you remain, but if you the thought of a new person and taking your clothes off, would that horrify you?
Well, I haven't taken them off in front of an old person. I'll just suddenly do it with a new person.
Kelly, I know, because we've had these discussions.
We have, but...
Like, why are you all so hung up about it?
And I think it's less to do with other people. I think it's all to do with how you feel, like what you're saying. Yeah. And I think growing up, we were always quite free and, you know, kind of flamboyant in our house, and was just always... I don't know,
Scandinavian.
Not Scandinavian, but, like, it was never a sexual thing. It was just, like, that freedom and that fun. And I just think that's how... I was a dancer and, you know, at Conti's, and... I love sport, I love my body, I love what it does. So I've just never had those kind of hang-ups and that kind of negative kind of opinion of my body.
So when you first met Jeremy, like, were you quite free? Like, you're not...
One of our first dates, we went...
Oh, gosh, I've got to take my clothes off.
One of my first dates, we went to a spa, so we were in our swimsuits. We went down to the spa. Yeah, and we had a sauna and so we saw each other. So that kind of...
First date?
Yeah, well, like one of our first dates, not the first date. But I'm not a lights off kind of girl. No. Absolutely not. I just think there's nothing more of a passion killer than going, ooh, and then turning all the lights off. I think you just got to just embrace it. Yeah, love yourself. Yeah.
What about you, Ruth?
I was never body confident. As you know, even so, again, like Nadia, it's not about age. Even when I was young, I didn't like low-cut tops. I didn't wear very short skirts, even when they were fashionable. If I did, I wore, you know, opaque tights. And my absolute nightmare was, come over, bring your cosy, we're all going in the pool. That would literally bring me out in hives. I'd be like, no, thank you. Yeah. And sometimes I'd go to those things and pretend I'd left my cosy.
Exactly.
I'd go, oh, no, and then some skinny girl would go, oh, I've got a spare bikini if you want one. It's like, don't.
Or even worse, they'd bring you the lost property bin.
big pair of pants. Yeah, so I would be... I mean, I hope, you know, I don't think I'm lights-off girl, but I would certainly... be anxious about a new partner
It's
and
like it's
intimacy, like being naked.
Yeah.
straight away. I wouldn't
Isn't
be just,
that
like,
part of the
taking it all
excitement
off.
of a new partner, though?
Well,
Isn't
yeah,
that
I suppose it is,
well,
yeah.
because it's like it's the new, isn't
Yeah.
it? Isn't that the whole
I don't
point
have
of
to really
it?
see it like moving around and stuff.
I
It
think
is
that's the
exciting,
fun of
but I
it.
want it all in close up. I don't want to be like walking around, running around, playing games. Like it's just too much. It's just
I
it's
think
overwhelming.
really you've got to focus more on them and observing them rather than worrying about
I don't
you.
like observing them too much. That's the worst one for jumping around. No.
I remember those girls that would play like beach ball topless.
Oh, no.
If ever I did topless, it would be like on the towel, sliding off the top and then lying down like that. I would never have got up and strolled around, gone and got an ice cream, played beach ball with my top off.
Also,
like,
that
never.
lady in that clip's very forward for Regency times.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have said that, would
Lots of
they?
heavy breathing
I want
already.
to be touched by you.
Yeah. Loved it.